feel knowing that you have kind of a home to start the season and you're part of this organization?
Feels good. Last year was in the G League. This year it's a little different, so for sure it's exciting.
What have you been working on with your game that you want to show off in training camp this year?
I think being a good defender, physical, being able to shoot, and then whatever they ask from me also.
Do you anticipate training camp being very competitive this season?
For sure. I mean, Open Gym was competitive already, so I think training camp is going to be even more. And then the games, the fun is starting now.
How was it competitive? How to describe it?
I mean, we just played a lot and went hard. Everybody was here. So, that's not usual sometimes for other teams, but everybody got to know each other and play from rookies to Lowry, so it was really good.
You spend most of the time here?
Yeah.
How much does that competitive nature of an Open Gym help going into a season?
I mean, I think you get to know everybody, like who they really are when it gets hard and stuff. You get to bond, and then especially training camp. I think if it continues to be the same way, which it will, I think we'll have no problems.
What have you seen out of the rookies over the summer?
I mean, all of them work hard, play hard. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're year 5 or a rookie. They play the same way as we do, so it was really fun.
When we met with you in San Antonio the very first time, you were very honest about trying to be more mature and maybe more patient and things. Do you feel like you've been able to accomplish that the way you wanted to?
Yeah, for sure, more mature and then just more professional too, I think. Just working and doing my job every day.
Will told us that one of the challenges for Lowry was becoming more of a leader. It's just not naturally who he is. Is it hard as a European player coming over to the U.S. to try and take a leadership role?
Sure. I mean, I think it's a little harder for European than American, but I think also, I mean, you can be a leader on the court sometimes and somebody else can be off the court. Some people are introverted, some are not. So, I mean, I think you can also be on the court with your game. So I think Lowry can do that too.
Is there a difference in the type of leaderships or leaders that there are in Europe on the court in Europe versus in the U.S.? Is it a different style?
Usually in Europe it's usually the older guys, not necessarily the best player. But I think it's more or less the same. If you know who's the best player, he's going to be the leader on the court for sure. And then off court, he can be a veteran guy or somebody who's more outgoing.
What skills do you believe will be the key for yourself to have a successful season?
I think being able to guard anybody on the court, whoever they want me to guard. If I get on the game, guarding the 5 or a 1, it doesn't matter. So I think that's the biggest advantage.